Hi guys, Random here, back with a bit more Elite Dangerous. Yeah, today I thought we'd have a look at a different aspect of the game. Now this isn't something I've tried before, so you'll have to bear with me a little bit. First of all, as you would have seen in yesterday's video, I managed to get myself one of these, the Imperial Courier. And at the moment, I have it stored just here. Little Courier Imperial. He's there. So that's nice. Yeah. But what I've done is stuck the Courier away and just jumped back into a Mark III Cobra for a minute. Now, I've got a couple of medium lasers there, a couple of small multi-cannons there, point defence, and a cargo scanner. And on the internals, I've upgraded it as best I can at this particular station. But we've gone for 36 in the way of cargo. Beg your pardon. In fact, can we get a interdictor? It'd be really nice if we can. Frame shift drive interdictor, you sexy beast. You're on E1. So, oh no, we have got bigger ones. Got an E2 there. I think this is a class 2 thing. So, what's the range on that? D2 is lighter. 1469, 1455. Do you know what? I'm going to go for an E2. Which is fine. So we've got a frame shift drive interdictor, and we have got plenty of cargo, 32 tons. Can you see where I'm going with this? Yep. Put on the eye patch because we're going pirating. Okay, so let's set this up. We've got a hatch breaker, or we've got the cargo scanner. We need the interdictor, which we would have in only in yeah, there we go. So we're only going to use that when we're in frame shift. So we've got the discovery scanner, and we've got the frame shift drive interdictor, which we can use there when we're not in frame shift. We're going to use the multi-cannon. Well, in fact, do you know what? I'm going to take them off of there. I'm going to put them onto here, because you can't use a cargo scanner in Super Cruise, and we can use the limpet controller when we are in normal space. So that will work lovely. So, what do we need to do? Well, we need to go to the galaxy map, and we need to try and find a system that is in anarchy. Now, that's unlikely to be one round here, to be perfectly frank, because if we go to power play, boom, there we go. So you can see there that we're in the middle of all of this. So it's unlikely that we're going to find a anarchy system here. Although saying that, we might possibly be able to find one in between where everybody is. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. System map. Okay. Are you in anarchy? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for an anachronistic. Right, your empire. Dictatorship, none. Allegiance is empire. Okay, so that's no good. So yeah, I mean, what we're looking for is that. So, do you know what? Let's just launch. Let's be proper pirates. Let's just do it, shall we? There we go.
Docking
Okay.
successful.
So we're going to Starport Services. And then we'll refuel, and we want restock. There we go, limpets. Okay, let's get some limpets. Let's get, I don't think I'm going to need 15. Let's get 6, I think would probably be enough. There we go, so we got some limpets. So that's all good. Okay, let's launch again. Yes. Herp derp. Right, so we're heading off with our eye patch and our wooden leg,
Ship released.
and that's what I'm blaming the lack of limpets on, is the eye patch. Yeah. So we'll nip out of here. There we go. And we're green in this system, so I don't really want to do it here if I can help it. What we got navigation wise, we got a resource extraction site, which we could go to. Alternatively, how far away are you? You're there, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Super Cruise.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And then I'm just going to drop the throttle back to 0. So we're now super cruising and we're going really slowly. So what we're looking for is we're looking for unidentified or weak signal sources. There we go. Lock destination. Very nice. Let's jump into you. Right, so this is an unidentified signal source. Oh, good grief. There's a whole bunch of security in here. Probably not a lot of good for us.
Detected.
We're being scanned, but that's fine. He's wanted. So, we can, obviously, deploy our multi-cannons. I don't know about the Sidewinder. Is he wanted? They might both be. Yeah, he's wanted as well. So let's just kill these guys, just because we'll get some bounty for them. Now the old Cobra's not a bad vessel to be hunting in, especially when you can get the old multi-cannons on them like that. He'll be down to nothing in no time. He's at 1% now, so we'll shoot him. He's down to nothing. The other chap over here,
Target destroyed.
because I mean, why wouldn't you just get some bounty and get some? So this guy's in the Cobra, so we'll tag him. He's not got any shields up, so we'll just go to town on him, really. Yeah. Dead. There you go. Thanks for playing.
Target destroyed.
Okay, so we'll retract our hard points. We'll go back into frame shift. And, I mean, that's an easy, I don't know what that was, sort of 12,000 or so
1, engage.
credits there. So that's alright. So, that's it. Jump back and just keep an eye on here. Just waiting for the unidentified signal sources to pop up, or the weak signal sources. Got a distress call there. I don't recommend going into them, because chances are you'll land in there and there will be a whole bunch of nasty. Generally speaking, whenever I've gone into one, there's been like, I don't know, 4 or 5 ships, and you tend to get stuff coming up like "get him guys" and stuff like that. There we go. So we're into an unidentified signal source. No destination lock apparently. Really? We're 192 kilometres away from it. How did that work? It said drop into it. Okay. Well, let's let's go back into frame shift drive then.
Ready to engage.
There we go.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
And throttle back. Now I don't know where that unidentified signal source went, but we'll have a look. No, it's not there, look. Okay, so it disappeared. Fine. What are you? Weak signal source. Very nice. We will indeed be dropping in on you. And what do we have here? We have a Cobra Mark III. Are you a pirate? No, you're not. Oh dear. So what we do need is we do need to cargo scan him. We need to find out what he's got. Now here we go. He's getting a bit skirty now. Doesn't like being scanned. Let's have a look at his cargo. He's got some indium. Marvellous. So let's boost after him. And once we get to, I think it's 1.5 kilometres, something like that. Let's put power into engines. We don't need it in weapons. We're not attacking him. Right, so we're there.
Programming limpet drone.
So let's send the limpet. Right, technically speaking, we've now attacked him
Breaker limpet engaged.
because we have put a limpet on him. Now we'll just watch. And we'll watch.
Target cargo dropped.
And he's dropped his cargo. There's the indium. Isn't that cool? So this is proper pirating. Okay, we're not just killing things. We are taking cargo against their will. That is what pirating is. You know, I'm not claiming to be the best person in the world at it, but you can see there that it really wasn't that difficult. So we've got a couple of canisters of indium here, which is all he had on him. Didn't have anything else. We didn't hurt him. We haven't shot at him. Didn't fire a weapon in anger. You can see there he's in red because, well, technically we attacked him, but he's not attacking us. He's not flying at us. He's not doing anything. He's clean. So there is absolutely no point in us.
Cannot comply.
Absolutely no point in us chasing him. So let's put the cargo scoop away and let's jump out of here. So for that we got a fine.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Or bounty. Now we have a choice. We can pay those bounties off, or we can stay out of the system. So transactions, there you go. We've got a 400 credit bounty on us. Yeah, I know. It's dreadful, isn't it? Unidentified signal source. Let's jump into you. Right. And what do we have in this one? Oh dear. We have securities. So what we're going to do is we're going to go the other way. Because technically speaking, I'm wanted. Even though it's only a 600 credit bounty, they will still shoot at me. So I don't want to be in that one.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
So we'll coolly, calmly and collectedly we'll just come back over here and we'll wait for the next one to pop up. Now what you don't want to do is you don't want to be sort of fighting the security service, because once you shoot them you do get a whacking great fine, which is obviously no good for you. What we could do is we could check. Oh, we've got USS there. We'll lock that. Where are you? You're there. So we'll jump in on you and we'll see what else is here. What do we have here? A Type 9. Ooh. Ooh, I say, Type 9. He has a shield. Does he have anything worth getting? That's the question. Let's have a look and see what he's got on board, shall we? No, I'm not interested in firing anything at you. So let's have a look and see what his cargo is. He's got tea. Tea is not very exciting. And a Type 9 Heavy has an awful lot of guns. Albeit a cargo ship, it's got quite a few weapons bolted on it. So for a T, no, I don't think so.
2, 1, engage.
So here we go. We'll jump back out and we'll just wait for the next one to pop up. So keep an eye on this, and as soon as we see one, we'll select it. Weak signal source, lock destination, and we're on it. There we go. What do we have here? We have a little sidewinder. And he's wanted.
Programming limpet drone.
Well, didn't want to do that. I actually wanted to cargo scan him, but, you know, that's fine. Limpet drone won't do anything because his shields are up. There we go. So let's have a look and see what he's got. Military pans, scientific research, and some fuel. Do you know what?
Breaker limpet expired.
I fancy some of that. Let me knock his shields down for you. Let's get over towards him. He's only in a sidewinder, so even if he starts getting a bit frisky, it's really not going to be that big a deal.
Target shields offline.
Right, his shields are down. So, while his shields are down, is the time to
Programming limpet drone.
send a limpet after him. And that'll be on him.
Hatchbreaker limpet engaged.
So now we're just waiting for him to start dropping stuff. We'll give him a little shoot if his shields come back up.
Target shields online. Target cargo dropped.
There we go.
Target shields offline.
So he's now offline. He is wanted, so I'm not going to feel guilty about shooting him. And it also means he's not going to have the system authority vessels coming to his aid. So yeah, there we go, look. He's deader than a death. Boom. Okay, right, so
Target destroyed.
we get a nice little bit of bounty off of him. We have some scientific research, which sounds awfully intelligent. Probably far too intelligent for me to be picking up. So let's have a look at this. Ideally, what you could do is get some collector limpets, which would help speed this process up, because you can just send them off. Oh, missed it. You can just send them off to actually collect the cargo up that's been dropped. They do have a range hydrogen fuel. It's not particularly great, but it's there, it's free. You know, why not? So we'll pick this up. Yeah, the collector limpets will go and collect stuff within a certain range. So you're there. Where's the other one? That was over here somewhere. There. Depending on what level of limpet controller you get, depends on how big a range they have. There we go. So we've got that. Let's go and get these. A couple of military plans over here. Oh, do you know what? These are probably closer. Let's get these ones. and then we'll get the other ones. Well, overshot it. It's been a while since I've been driving the Cobra, and it's a lot more responsive than I thought or remembered. It's a very fast ship. So let's nip over this way, pick up these military plans, and then we'll continue onwards. There we go. Cargo acquired. Close the scoop. Retract everything. And hit the jump drive.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So here we go. Back into Super Cruise. And back to checking the menu. Now you'll see here in our inventory, military plans, average price 5,400, Indium average price 6,175, hydrogen fuel and scientific research not particularly great, but you know, it's free. It's free. You can't complain at free. It's the best kind of price, and it's definitely going to pay for our little 400 credit fine. Now, if you can pirate the wanted people, pirate the pirates, so to speak, then you'll find that you won't get the system authority vessels coming in on you, because they will have assistance turned off. Salvageable wreckage, yeah, why not? Might be worth a look. Let's have a look. Salvageable wreckage, what have we got? Is it going to be anything exciting? It's only the one thing by the look of it. And it's an occupied escape pod. Good grief. Okay, occupied escape pod. Do you know what that translates into? That translates into Imperial slaves. And they are worth about 12 grand a pop. So, yes please, thank you very much. Oh yes, right. And we'll just go straight out. That is real easy money.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Real easy money. That I could do all day long. So you can see that, you know, piracy is, I won't call it a legitimate living, because piracy and legitimate kind of don't really go together. However, you can see it's a very much a valid way to make a living. Right, oh good grief, what are you? What are you? You're a Type 9 heavy, you're an expert, you have shields. Are you wanted? No, you're not wanted. Okay, just because you're there, let's scan you, see what you're carrying. What do you got? Tea again. What is it with tea in this system, man? They're all obsessed. The tea criminals. Okay, so let's get away from him. And we'll jump.
4,
there we go.
3, 2, 1.
Excuse me.
Engage.
So, once back in here, again, just check here. I know this may seem a little bit unexciting, but you know, when you jump in on something and it fights back, it's just as good as popping off to a nav beacon or a resource site. You get your dose of action, and just keeping an eye at anything that pops up. Doesn't normally take too long. You'll have something pop up on there. Also keeping an eye on contacts as well, because you don't want the system authority vessels creeping up behind you if you can help it. You see, we're less than a third of a light year away from where we started. We haven't got a particularly big bounty at this point. Only 400 credits still, so that's fine. Unidentified signal source, lock destination, and jump in. There we go. What do we have? Please tell me you're not a bloody T vessel again. Surely not. Aerial. I mean, it could be that this is a mission and therefore it's going to keep spawning, in which case that's a bit annoying, but okay, so we're having a look. T again. Why? What is it with T? Everybody in their bloody T. Right, let's do something else then. So we'll jump into the system map. Now we do have our find, remember. What we're looking for is we're looking for a black market. So we haven't got one there. We don't have one there. There's not one there. There's not one there. There's not one there. There is one here. Marvellous. So Poiser Terminal is where we're going. It's going to be quite a way away, but that's fine. That is fine. We'll head that way. So we'll throttle up. We'll get the jump drive going. And then we'll head over here. I think I've got into his area again. That's alright. We'll get past him. There we go.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
So we'll head towards Poiser Terminal. So yeah, that's piracy. Obviously you can choose to do this in the live environment on the open server, if you choose. I would say if you're going to practice, do it on the solo environment, so you can practice on NPCs, get used to doing what you need to do. You know, things like buying limpets at the start. But yeah, you can practice, you can learn, you can find out what it is you need to do. Now what we could be doing here is we could be looking at the contact list. Now, got an anaconda and a vulture, both of which I don't particularly want to tangle with. We are wanted, you know, for those 400 big bucks, which is nothing really, but you will still get attacked for it. That's telling us to slow down. Why are you telling me to slow down? We've got unidentified signal source there. Can we drop out in time to get to it? Yeah, it looks like we should be able to. Why not? If it's a T guy again, I'm going to shoot him. What's that one? Unidentified. So, I mean, these unidentified signal sources, you've got a good chance of finding floating cargo. Or, you know, a single ship that you might be able to pirate. Got another one there, look, unidentified signal source. So there's loads of them, absolutely loads of them. You will come across them quite a lot. Let's see if we can just narrow this distance down a bit, and then we'll throttle back. And we'll jump in on this. Got strong signal source, yeah, don't go in them. That'll be a whole pack of ships. And you can guarantee none of them will be there to go, hi, how are you? Yeah. So we are coming up on this. We do have... This seems very, very slow. Come on. Yeah, we do have a security vessel looping around behind us, but I don't think he's going to interdict us. I don't think he's interested in us at the moment. Oh, good grief. Come on. It doesn't seem this slow when you're approaching a station. There we go. Right, we're into the megameters now. So we need to slow down. And then we'll jump out on it, or when it gets to the right thing. And we need to remember Poiser, because that's where we were going, so we can jump from this to there, assuming we survive whatever's the other side of this. So any second now. There we go, we can jump in. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Oh, we've got a few ships. What are you? What are you all? You're a harmless Type 6 transporter. Okay, and we are going to cargo scan you to see what you have. And remember, just cargo scanning is not a bad thing. Okay, let's see what he's carrying. Coffee, fish and hydrogen fuel. Nothing exciting in which case. So, what are the other ships that are with him? We've got a Sidewinder there, who's harmless. And they're in the wing over there, so it's probably two Sidewinders and that transporter. So what do we have over here? Are these pirates? No, you're a Type 9 heavy. Okay. So let's see what you're holding. I mean, you have got a shield, so I don't particularly want to wrestle with you. But let's see what you've got on board. Are you worth fish? 206 fish. I bet your ship smells lovely. Okay, so let's get ready. We're going into Super Cruise.
Ready to engage.
So let's fly away from these people. There we go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Remember, we're going to Poiser. So let's find them on here. Coffee Vision. Where are you, Poiser? Poiser Terminal. There you are, the furthest bloody one away possible. Right. So let's head towards Poiser. There we go. And we'll just crank the throttle open and we'll head that way. Right, so we're just approaching Poiser Terminal now. So we just throttle back a bit, down to 20 light seconds out. A pretty uneventful trip, you know. Didn't look like we were going to get interdicted by anybody. Nobody came anywhere near us. Was tempted to drop into a couple of unidentified signal sources on the way, but didn't, because I thought, no, I'll be good. We'll get over here. Right, any second now we will be into, there we go, megameters. And oh, there's a weak signal source there, but no, I'm going to be good. We're going straight in for the terminal, which hopefully we will be able to drop in on. And yeah, show the efforts of our pirating. There we go. Right, so let's drop in on the terminal. There we go. We will get within 7.5 kilometers, and we shall request docking.
Docking request granted.
There we go. Right, so we're going to landing pad 1. Which I think is probably on the other side of it, I think. So let's head up here and have a look. Are we on the other side? I believe we are. Yeah, there we go, look. Landing pad 1. Whoa. Which way round are we required to be here? Well, I think we could be coming in the right way round. Okay, so we'll put the landing gear down. Can't actually see, it's very dark here, you know, dark side of the planet and all that. No, we are in fact the wrong way round, but you know, that's fine. Oh, yeah, why not? So we'll just turn around. It's easier to rotate your ship like this. It's just a bit quicker. But obviously just mind the floor when you're doing it. So there we go. We're now facing the right way. Let's get into the right spot and then we can land. Nice.
Docking successful.
Okay, so let's go to Starport Services. And let's see what we get. Right, contacts. No outstanding thingies, that's fine. We need to jump in and out of the system to pay that off, so that's fine. Black market, I want to sell illegal goods. Okay, so we've got some hydrogen fuel, that's worth 82 credits, which is nothing. We've got some indium, look at that, 8,000, nice. We have some military plans, 12,000, so that's 20,000 so far. The escape pod, yeah, 3,000, maybe they don't count as slaves. We are in an imperial system, so maybe they haven't got the same value here. And that there. So yeah, we call that, what, 12,000 altogether. So yeah, 12,000 plus the bounties, so it's 30,000. I'm not going to complain. It's good money. It is good money. And I'm doing it in a Cobra, and the Cobra is not a very expensive or hard to get ship. To be perfectly honest, it's one of the easier ships to get. Pretty much everywhere's got them. So yeah, you get a decent cargo hold. They're not bad at. So I mean, look, platinum. You go and pirate stuff with that. For 3 platinum, you get 228,000 credits. That's madness. Secret cargo run. Could do it. Bio waste. Look, bio waste. Oh dear. So yeah, it's worth doing. We've got a slave run. Next to nothing, really. 14.6 light years. Let's just we'll just have a look here at my jump range with 3 tons, 14.39. Alright, it's just under 1 jump. Just over 1 jump, I should say. Which is a shame. Yeah. So that's piracy for you guys. I know, it wasn't all blood and gore and bullets everywhere. It doesn't have to be. And if you're pirating in open play, that is how you should do it. You know? If they're wanted, sure, shoot them. If they're not wanted, don't kill them, just nick their stuff. It's much, much more fun. Gives them a chance to get away, and you don't end up with a massive bounty at the end of it. You know, you can hold your head up high and be a respectable pirate. Anyway, that's enough from me. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. But for now, it be Captain Random. Haha. Signing off. Take care, and I'll see you again in the next one.